Hi, everyone. We're just waiting to make sure that we give everyone a few minutes to log in to this very exciting launch.
I'm so excited today, Laura.
Oh, am I. So, hi and welcome, everybody. Today, we are beyond excited because we are launching the latest and greatest, newest brand at Professional Beauty Solutions, TriPollar. I'm Laura, and I am incredibly excited to bring this Australian first to you. We are bringing you something that you've never seen before. It is radio frequency at home. It is a trio of devices. It's already a global beauty phenomenon throughout the world with millions sold. It is brought to you by Polygon, who are absolute experts and industry leaders in the radio frequency space and beauty technology in general. Some of you may already actually have their in-salon devices, the Geneo, the Divine Pro, and also the Maximus. So essentially, you already have an amazing captivated audience for RF or a interested database, if you will, that you can sell this device to at home to really maintain the results that they're getting in salon and to amplify what you're doing. So it's very exciting. There's also some of you that may not actually have RF technology at all in salon. And this then is going to be just such an incredible complementary item that people can use to, again, maintain their skin at home and get basically skin tightening and lifting from the comfort of their own couch. So it's pretty massive. It is the ultimate in skin tightening. It is completely non-invasive. It's pain-free. There is zero downtime, everybody, which is so exciting. Love that for us and for everyone. I've been using it. The team in the office have been using it. We're all pretty impressed with the results, especially around the jawline and the cheek area. I mean, the fact that you can lift, firm, tone, and tighten literally from your house is just amazing. We see this very much as the next sort of LED at-home mask, that whole phenomenon that happened. We really want you to be at the forefront of this incredible opportunity and be the very first to retail it to your clients. It's clinically proven. We'll go into all the details, but it is safe. It gives immediate and long-lasting results, which is amazing. But let's not just take my word for it. I have the lovely Jess, Head of Education, here with us today. Hi, Jess.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me. I love our TriPollar stop, and I'm so excited to share it with everyone today as well. So thank you for having me, Laura.
Wonderful. And also Leah, who is one of our lovely BDMs from down in Victoria, and she's a real expert and has a lot of passion and experience with Polygon. So that's really exciting that we've got both of these lovely ladies with us today to really go through everything in detail and also talk basically, which I think everyone is hanging to hear about, but how to maximize your sales on this, how to merchandise it to really appeal to all of your clients who walk through your door, and how to get basically the biggest and most ROI to ensure that you are set up for success with retailing this product. So stay with us. We're going to launch it. We're going to go through the technology. We're going to show you the devices and the differences between them. And also, if anyone has any Q&As at the end, we'll definitely try and make time for that. So I think we should dive right in, girls. Let's do it. First up, Jess, I'm coming to you. What is TriPollar and what's been launched today?
So with our TriPollar, we've got our amazing TriPollar technology, which TriPollar or radio frequency technology has been around in our industry for a very long time. And we know it and love it in our treatment rooms, but now we can get that same treatment for our beautiful devices at home. So our clients can maintain their results at home, but also get those amazing wound healing responses and collagen and elastin remodeling, that skin lifting, tightening, plumping that we all know and love. So we're looking at that radio frequency technology that has been around in our industries that's so effective for a very long time. Yeah. I'm too worried to go into too much detail right now because I know it's all coming, but I want to just give you guys everything. Do you want me to go into more detail? But we have our amazing, lovely devices that have our 3 different devices. So we have 2 face and 1 body device, which we're going to delve into a little bit deeper to go through.
Yes, perfect. So I guess it's the TriPollar Desire, the TriPollar Stop, and the TriPollar Pose that we are launching to you guys today. And Leah, can we just tell us a little bit more about that hero technology that Jess just touched on. So the fact that it is radio frequency. So what can it actually do for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So our hero technology in our Polygen devices is, of course, the patented TriPollar radio frequency technology that is present not only in these amazing new retail options, but of course it's available in all of the Polygen professional systems as well. It really is a unique radio frequency energy that creates multiple bands of energy that gently and evenly warms the skin to stimulate that collagen elastin production. The unique thing about this particular technology is that the old school like bipolar and monopolar RFs, they could be quite uncomfortable and create uneven heating, hot spots, burns, shocks for the client. Because we've sort of bypass that with creating multiple bands of energy through this unique tripolar RF, it takes away all of that discomfort and it just leaves the skin lifted, firm, taut, and tightened. The gentle warming sensation as well, it gently, evenly heats the skin, feels amazing. It's like a little hot stone massage for the face, and it gives you both that instant tightening that you want, and also, as you progress through your own little treatment schedule at home, it gives you those longer lasting results as well. So it's an incredible technology.
Amazing. So I wanted to just flag, as I've mentioned, and we've gone into a little bit, but the incredible technology is developed by Polygen. So they're the global leaders. They're at the forefront of this industry. And you can understand our excitement when we realized that was coming into the home space. So Leah, just being a bit of an expert on Polygen themselves, can you give us a little bit of an insight into that?
Yeah, absolutely. I've actually had the privilege of working with Polygen devices for just over 5 years now. So I've seen firsthand at just how effective and safe and results driven this technology is. That tripolar RF energy in Polygen really is incredibly unique. Yeah. And now the fact that you can offer this to your clients at home really puts you in a unique position as a business owner to not only give your clients this little at-home ritual, but also elevate their results at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. So now that we've heard about the devices and we've heard about the technology, can you explain the differences for me between each one?
Yeah. Absolutely. So we have our 3 devices. We have the Desire. This is for full face. This utilizes that tripolar RF energy to tighten the skin, targeting fine lines and wrinkles, sagging skin. It's also going to increase your collagen elastin production, circulation, and really have that full rejuvenation for the skin. This has that RF technology in it. When we look at the next model, which is the Stop, this is also for the full face. It utilizes the same RF technology as the Desire, but it has the added benefit of Polygen's DMA technology. This is dynamic muscle activation. This targets right down to the muscle layer of the face to re-educate and retone the facial muscles, giving you like that non-surgical facelift effect, which everybody wants and needs. So that has that additional DMA technology on top of the RF. And then we have our Pose. So the Pose is for the body, utilizing that same RF technology with the DMA, same as the Stop, but now we're looking at a deeper penetration for this one. We're looking at targeting the body. The RF and the DMA work together to not only tighten the skin, smooth cellulite, we're looking at toning the muscle, and we're looking at reducing fat cells all at the same time. So this can be used on basically every body part that we want to sort of firm and tone and tighten and smooth: tummy, buttocks, thighs, arms, and just in time for summer, just saying.
I know I'll be using that one.
Yes.
I love that one. I use it all the time. It's my favorite. I've got it at home.
Yeah. So we have 3 amazing home devices that target both the face and the body. So it's 3 incredibly unique retail items for your clients.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the sound of that DMA, and working simultaneously with the RF is really incredible. So the Stop would be my favorite, and that has obviously both in it. So are you able to explain that a little bit more, Jess, and come into a bit more detail, I guess, about the dynamic muscle activation for us, please?
Sure. So as Leah had already mentioned, it does target that deeper muscle layer of our skin. When we are doing that on, say, our Stop Gold, and we're looking at doing it on the face, we're only using that DMA just along our jawline. We really want to target that SMAS layer of our skin. So when we are looking at that area, we can do our RF heating all over our whole face, and then we can just do DMA DMA and our RF just in this one area. Now, as we're putting that dynamic muscle activation in, what it is, it's little electrical impulses, and they're low level of energy. So it's nice and safe and effective on the skin. But what it's doing is it's re-educating those muscles to lift and work where they should be. So as we age, we lose our memory in our muscles, just like we lose our memory normally, but our muscles start to sag as well. So we're really helping to sculpt and lift and give that beautiful jawline and that V sculpt that we're going to get through here. So as you're doing it just along this layer, you're going to feel like there's little pinches in your skin. It's such a comfortable treatment. It's not uncomfortable at all. And those little electrical impulses are going to go in and tighten and firm and realign those muscles to work where it should be. And you can really see that immediate sculpting and lifting of that area.
Yeah.
When you're doing that on the body, what it's doing is it's also helping everything to sort of move along. We're getting all those little squeezes in the skin with those little electrical pulses. So as we're working on the body, it's doing these little electrical pulses, and we're doing this little squeezing. So we get a really good flushing of the skin in terms of lymphatic drainage. So especially when we're targeting cellulite and things like that, we're really helping to flush away all of those toxins, leaving that beautiful, smoother appearance of our skin as well. So great to have, and it's so nice when you do it on the body as well, like that little pinches feel. It's actually quite a comfortable treatment to have. So
I think that's really important to flag. It's like some lovely self-care that you're getting.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's not just the results, which is obviously fantastic, but it is a really beautiful feeling product to use.
100%.
Okay, so Leah, as a BDM, you're also a trainer, you're also a qualified beauty therapist, which is incredible. So can you give us a bit of insight onto exactly who the TriPollar client is?
Yeah, absolutely. So the ideal TriPollar client is really anyone that's wanting that extra boost to their already professional treatments that they're having done. I think it's the popularity of these at-home devices has really shown us that clients love doing these little treatments at home in between their professional salon visits.
Yeah.
And it's the best way to not only maintain their results at home, but also elevate those results and to give themselves those, everyone loves doing those little at-home rituals, whether it's a mask or something like that. So adding something like a technology in can really elevate those results. The best thing about these kinds of RF technologies is they're super simple to use. They're suitable for all ages, all skin types, completely non-invasive, zero downtime. Like, I don't know a single person that doesn't have their eye on at least one of these already, if not all three.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you've touched on this slightly, but I think right now it's really important to flag how safe the actual product is. And also we want everyone to know how easy it is for their clients to use. So you're retailing this product out to them. There isn't any training that you need to do. It comes, I'll actually do a little unboxing here, but it comes in this beautiful box right here, one I prepared earlier. And it just opens up and you've got the amazing gold. This is the TriPollar Stop that we've been talking about. And the probes, you can see it's super luxury and just really lovely to use and to hold. It's in a really nice size too. But I think if we can just get some insight into how easy it is to use, how safe it is at home, the mechanisms that it has in place to basically ensure that this is foolproof for a client of yours to use.
Yeah, perfect. So I've got the body one here, which is a slightly larger probes because obviously the body, we need to get slightly deeper in the skin. But what you can see here, it is a corded device. And I love the benefits of corded devices because they don't lose any power. So the power output is going to be accurate each and every time, which is fantastic. And they're nice long cords as well. So you don't have to worry about being limited. But the main safety aspect of this is right in the middle there, we've got this little sensor. And this little sensor here is a thermometer. So it's constantly reading the temperature of the skin. So it knows what the accurate temperature is for the skin to get those optimal results. Now, if it goes too high, it will have an auto shut off. So when it is plugged in, we have our different lights that will be lit up through here, and depending if you've got DMA on or not DMA on as well, we'll get different colored lights as well. Orange is for RF, blue is for when you've got your DMA on there, and you'll hear a little beep when you're at that accurate temperature. So when you're warming the skin, you'll see that the orange will keep flickering on and off, and then when you've got that correct temperature, it will stay on orange. So you know you're in the perfect zone to working, which is why it's so easy and user-friendly for your clients. If you've held in that spot for too long, it will shut off that energy. It will beep and there will be no light there anymore. And that way it's safe. The skin is then allowing to cool down before that RF energy comes on. So there is no risk of overheating, tissue damage, burning, anything like that on the skin. So we always use this with our approved gel that comes in the box as well and can be purchased separately. And that will help conduct that heat and energy down deeper into the dermis and bypass that epidermis where we don't want that bulk heating to sit on. So really safe and effective devices. So all three come with that beautiful thermometer.
Yeah, and they also have everything in the box in terms of what you need for instructions, but even a clever QR code to scan and get some how-to videos and things. So it really is super simple, which is a really great selling point. Thanks. So I don't know about any of you, hopefully all sold on TriPollar. But basically, I think one of the most important questions everyone's waiting to hear about, Leah, is how you can merchandise this and reveal this to your clients, and how our salon partners can essentially best retail this.
Yeah, absolutely. Whether you're currently offering Polygen RF or any radio frequency technology in your salon, you'll already have an interested database right at your fingertips that are already coming to you perhaps every maybe 2 to 3 weeks for their professional RF treatments. With these at-home systems, they can essentially amplify and elevate those results at home with 2 to 3 mini treatments per week, which is fantastic because, you know, they're coming to you for their results and then they can continue that journey themselves at home with these little ritual treatments 2 to 3 times per week. Now, if you're not currently offering RF technologies in your business, this still can be a brand new retail opportunity to not only boost your revenue by retailing these at home, but also even if you're offering something just like basic facial services, it gives your client an opportunity to elevate those results at home as well and start to introduce technologies into their treatment rituals.
Yeah.
So what we've discovered is that the at-home beauty device market was valued at something like $22 million globally in 2002. And it's still expected to grow by about 26% within the next 5 to 7 years. Those are mind-blowing stats. And devices like this is your opportunity as a business owner to get involved and get a little piece of that pie. Now, keep in mind, I know there's probably a lot of business owners out there thinking that, you know, if they do these RF at home, they're not going to come to the salon. Completely not the case. These are not going to take away from your clients coming into the salon for your professional treatments. Absolutely not. While these at-home systems run that same TriPollar technology as the professional Polygen systems, the power output is quite different, which is why they can do them a lot more frequently at home, 2 to 3 times per week. We touched on it a little bit earlier, but do you guys remember when the at-home LED craze hit? I think it was like during some of the lockdowns, and here in Victoria, we had a lot of them. And everyone was buying those little at-home LED masks. It did not stop clients from going and getting their professional LED sessions done.
If anything, it created more buzz.
It did, yeah. It actually made professional LED services more popular because the clients saw that the effects that the at-home devices could have. So they started seeking out the more powerful professional treatments. So it actually encouraged people to go out and seek the more professional version of what they're using at home. And the LED market completely boomed. LED lounges started popping up everywhere. we're predicting that it's going to do the exact same thing for this RF technology. They'll start doing these little mini treatments at home, see the results that they're getting, and then seek out salons that have that professional RF as well. So it can also be like a little bit of a try before you buy for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really powerful.
Perfect. Now I'm going to actually, we've got a couple of questions that have come through. So I am going to read them out. And then Jess, I think if you jump in, Leah, jump in whenever you're right as well. But let's get this going. So what skin types can use this specifically? So are there any skins that are contraindicated that we can't can't use the TriPollar?
The only skin type that I would recommend not using it on is someone with severe pustular acne, because that's going to be really painful. It's going to be so uncomfortable. We don't want to go over those pustules thing there. Yeah. If they've got comedones and say just a little bit of congestion, completely fine. But really cystic acne, we don't want to go over that. Apart from that, the only other skin would be really severe inflamed rosacea, because you're putting that excess heat into the skin. You don't want to, stimulate that too much. Otherwise, completely safe for everybody else.
Okay, amazing. And do I need to stock the Polygen devices, so the in-salon devices, to be able to sell these?
So with the TriPollar stop, no. So you can purchase these ones just to retail to your clients. So no, you don't have to be a Polygen stockist to purchase these.
Great. It's open to everyone, which is so exciting. How many times a week do your clients have to use this to see results?
So I love to use this 2 to 3, Leah. What do you think?
Yeah, I was about to say the same.
Yeah.
I definitely say like 2 to 3 times per week to get the optimal results. If they are doing in salon professional treatments as well, 2 to 3 times a week, you're not going to be overdoing it. You can't, you're not going to be overdoing it.
I use my pose every day because I'm using a different body part. So one day will be thighs, next day will be tummy, then I'll do arms, and then I'll loop around again.
Yeah, I've been doing this about 2 times a week, so I'm not as good as both of you, getting to my third, but I'll build up. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else. How much are the devices actually? Let's go into that.
So I don't have the prices in front of me, but if you did want to order them, what I would suggest is, if you are a PBS stockist, please just reach out to orders, our beautiful customer care team, and they can help place those orders for you. And we can also send you that pricing. Anyone who's on this webinar, we can also send you all of the pricing details. If you are not a PBS stockist, then please reach out to our sales support team, because we'll need to just get a few more details for you, and we can definitely assist you with that if you are not a PBS stockist. Just reach out to our sales support team.
Perfect. We might
I think we just
Yeah,
I was going to say, I saw one quick question just pop up that I can quickly answer. Is it battery operated or powered? So I did mention that it is powered. And the reason why it is powered, not a battery, is because we can then maintain the complete accuracy of energy output at all times. We're not going to lose that energy output as the batteries go down. But like I said, it's nice long cord. It's really easy to use with the battery. With the power cord, you don't get tangled.
and not only is it that constant energy levels, but you won't go to use it and it's not got battery in it.
You don't have to worry about charging it. You don't have to worry about replacing a battery. I'm totally forgetful at all of that. I go to use something, it just goes meow. And you're not going to have that with a power cord.
Exactly. So we might take just one more or two. I can see there is two that are great. So if my clients are already using LED or microcurrent, can they still use RF at home?
100%. They work so well together on the same day, or you could do them on opposite days. So I know some people love to say they were using their TriPollar stop first, then they might do a bit of sculpting and then go with the LED. You could do TriPollar stop one day, microcurrent the next day. Yeah. So definitely alternate, but LED can be done with both of them. But fantastic treatments because they're working on different layers and different parts of the skin. So they all complement, they don't compete.
And they also feel different, and it's that element of self-care, isn't it? That you're doing, they also all feel really different. So you're doing some really nice things for yourself and enjoying that process, hopefully taking that time for yourself. Okay, lastly, if my clients have had Botox, is this something they can use?
It is something that they can use. We do recommend waiting about a 2 to 3 week period after having any injectables before introducing that RF energy into the skin, just because we don't want to break down any of those proteins that have been introduced into the skin through their injectables. It's totally fine if they want to do the RF before their injectables, but if they're doing it afterwards, just waiting about 3 weeks post injectables to introduce that RF, but totally safe to do.
Yeah, incredible. Okay, so is there anything else, Jess, that we need to go into about how everyone can purchase these devices just before we wrap up?
No, I think we've covered that. So if you are a Polygen stocker, sorry, not a Polygen stockist, if you are a PBS stockist, just call our customer care team and they can definitely assist you with placing those orders. And if you're not a PBS stockist, just call our 1-800 number or email us, and our sales support team can reach out and assist you with that as well.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, everyone. We've gotten to the end of our webinar now. Did you guys have anything else you wanted to add?
No, I just want to go back over one thing, and then I think hopefully we have some before and afters, but I just want to go back over how pain-free this device is. Yeah. It feels like a hot stone massage. So I know people are still a little bit scared of it. People are still worried that it's going to be painful. It's going to hurt. There is no sparking. There is no shocks or anything like that. It's a low level of energy that just feels warm to the skin. And like I said, you've got those safety sensors in there, so there is no risk of damage. It is the most easiest device to use for you and your clients. There is no training you need to provide to your clients in terms of really how to get them going. All of that is in the box for them. So it is amazing and easy to use.
Just to give you a bit of an idea of how easy it is to use, I set mine up in front of the TV with a little hand mirror, and I just sit there and I watch TV and I just do it myself like that. So it's not anything that you need to, don't overthink it. It's so simple.
Yeah, amazing. So let's jump into the before and afters then. Maybe they're always very impressive.
Do you love a good before and after?
Oh, yeah.
So you can see here, especially around the eyes with this one, and this is using our VX Gold here. We've got our nasal labial folds as well, and we can see how reduced. You will get this instant result. So we call it also the Cinderella effect. You get that instant result for the next 24 to 48 hours. So great for an event. If you're going to a party that night and you want a good lift, do it and then pop your makeup straight on. But then we also get the long-term effects as well that will kick in as we get our collagen and elastin production reoccurring. You can see this one here as well. Skin texture and tone have improved, elasticity, lines, wrinkles. I love seeing these. Leah, do you get so excited when you see these?
I find them so satisfying, especially around the eyes. Around the eyes, it is the first place that we start to age is around the eyes. So having those targeted treatments at home can be such a powerful tool. And like you said, if you've got like an event, like a wedding or something that you want those instant results for, whip out your little pose or your stop or your desire and give yourself that instant boost, that instant confidence boost. Look at that result. My God.
I know. Amazing.
Love it.
Amazing. And on the lady's neck as well, it was almost like her wrinkles were ironed out. They were just so amazing.
Like a steam iron for the face.
And don't forget, you can bring it all the way down that neck. So around the eyes, look at the plumpness of the skin on that one side that has been treated from that one treatment. It is that an instant facelift.
It is. And particularly when you've got that DMA technology, that sculpting of that jawline, like everybody wants that sharp sculpted jawline now. You can get that instantly from that DMA technology in the stop. And it's so instant. And the fact that they can do it multiple times a week, 2 to 3 times per week, those results are just going to build on themselves over time as well.
And that's why I love the one side. I know when we do things in here and with our clients, we always say do one side, sit them up so they can see that instant result for themselves and then even yourself out on the other one.
I love getting that inquisitive brow. Like you get that lift on just one eyebrow. Yeah.
That's such a lovely way of putting it, the inquisitive brow.
The inquisitive brow.
And then the body ones. I love these body ones. We're really working on improving that texture of the skin and helping to minimize that appearance of cellulite, especially coming into summer season. I think you touched on that, Leah, before. We need to get those legs out, and mine are almost in shape, not ready yet, but we're still working on it with the pose.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. So you can definitely see that difference in the texture and the lifting and the visible cellulite reduction is amazing with this. So I love these results. And I don't know if there's any more after that, but I'm loving all of these amazing results. So thanks, guys, for sharing.
Thank you so much, ladies, and everyone who has watched us today. It has been so much fun. We hope you've got everything that you need to out of it and more. We have come to the end of our webinar, and I'd just like to thank everyone on behalf of Professional Beauty Solutions for listening today and joining us. We hope you are as excited as we are. And as Jess has touched on a few times, if anyone has any questions, please don't hesitate to contact your beautiful BDMs, or you can always call us at PBS on 1-800-625-387. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone.